Science is terrifying. Let's check this area out. Hello. Okay, so that's how you fight those guys. Really aggressively. Oh. And thank you, THX, for the 5-month resub. Where are we? Probably an area we've been in. I mean, that's probably true of all of these. Maybe, maybe not. I don't recognize this. Oh. Because that was... Maybe not. We haven't been here, have we?
Mm-hmm.
Or have we? Yeah, we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
How the... Oh. Cause... Oh, we're here.
Do you know what's interesting, though? I'm thinking about it, and things like Fahrenheit 451 aren't gonna pass. Unless a tyrannical government not only destroys the internet and anyone's ability to access computers, but also destroys all books.
I think Fahrenheit 451 has already come to pass, just not here.
Hmm?
Well, like, take North Korea, for example.
Oh, I know. That's all about that kind of censorship. But I was talking about the destruction of books.
Yeah. Oh, is this one? Oh, did we just turn on power to the whole complex?
Hmm.
And now we can open up all these doors that weren't open
Do you know what
previously.
the sad thing is? Books will probably go extinct on their own if there's too much of a market for digital media.
Oh, absolutely.
Then I'm sad
we're
about
here
that.
now.
There's always a place for physical books.
So I think actually physical books will continue to exist. I don't think it's like that doomsday-y.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Like I don't think it needs to be doomsaid so much. Physical books sell still fairly well. Okay, so we're here. I don't remember where like half of anything is in this area.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that are explored in old shows like the Twilight Zone, the Outer Limits. I suppose that new Netflix series,
wow.
Black Mirror, is supposed to carry on that tradition.
Mm-hmm. And Black Mirror is doing a very good job of it. Twilight Zone is terrifying.
that dealt with some paranormal stuff too that wasn't explicable.
Man, this area sucks for ugh. But you're seeing that, right?
Yeah. I mentioned it before that
yeah,
there are seams in the world that open up to the outside, and then there's like flashes of white.
It's so bad here.
Yeah, there's flashes of white. I think it's because of the boxes. There's so many boxes. I remember watching this one episode about how algorithms were choosing people's lovers for them and giving them a probability as to how long they would stay together, and people were forced to accept it if it said, sorry, your relationship's going to be over now. They're like, okay, and then they have to get added back to the dating pool. And I suppose spoilers for the end of the episode, but it turned out that it was just a program running within the algorithm trying to determine if the people would be a good match by putting them through simulations. These kind of AI facsimiles of the actual people through simulations hundreds of times over.
Not another one of you.
And it was so sad. But
I'm sick of these guys.
the good part was, though, It was the victorious couple, the couples that balked against the system and decided to rebel against it, to flee. Those are the ones that eventually said, yep, you're destined to be together. If you're willing to break out of this simulation.
If you're willing to actually, like, fight for your relationship or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like relationships can't... I mean, they can survive with, like, no disputes, but, like... I don't know.
Ooh. Ah!
Dead man! In the vents! Must smell like death's armpit here. On a bad day.
Still going along with the death's armpit joke.
I missed that. Like, I wish she had kept, like, with those, like, weird
quips.
Yeah, weird quips. Oh, we're back here. The one problem I have with making all these levels, like, super interconnected like this is there's almost kind of no point.
Mm-hmm.
To some degree. I mean, there is. Like, it's a good thing that we're finding all these, like, goodies. And there's a ton of stuff that I have to go find. Oh, God. I don't even remember half of what's in here. But, like, I find myself actually feeling more lost the more I unlock here. As opposed to less. Oh, there's something.
Mm-hmm.
At least there's an infinite number of, like, things to bust open and check out. Okay.
It still boggles my mind that we had, when we were children, we had cassette tapes and records.
And then CDs, and now they're both dead. Well, sort of. Like, the weird part is we had CDs, we had records, then cassettes, then discs, and then we have digital and back to records.
Well, people are enjoying the retro, so there are some revivals.
The retro.
Vintage.
If there's anything else up here apart from that item that I just grabbed, which I have no idea what the item was, but that's okay. But yeah, vinyl has seen a bit of a comeback just because of the hipster movement and a bunch of other things.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That's okay.
Well, vinyl actually, things still stay in high fidelity on those even after several decades. Unfortunately, cassette tapes suffer from magnetic issues.
Oh, we're here.
And discs scratch.
Yeah.
And eventually decay? Ooh, that's interesting. Now, one thing that I suppose I'm a bit paranoid about, and I know it's happened a couple of times. Have you ever experienced where you own something digitally, but
And
then
it goes away?
It goes away, and whatever service that you had it on claims you didn't own it, and then you have to purchase it again. Or I'm always so fearful that there's going to be an instance where in the future people will just have libraries of this stuff, but one error can rescind it all.
Oh, this is handy.
Mm-hmm. Which is why having some tangible
This
things
is hilarious.
Is nice. Huh? They're hitting the water and then dying?
Yeah.
A barrier.
I don't even know how to get through here. I don't see a swing point. Unless we need ice?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we need ice to, like, freeze the water or something.
Oh, to walk across it? That's interesting.
Or, well, there's something there. Maybe...
Oh, hey, there's something blue up there. Oh, no. That's just all of the bioluminescence.
But yeah, so my brother and I used to play a shmup. A shoot 'em up game. I have no idea what the name was, but it was pretty good. After every level you got money, and then you could buy like cool upgrades with the money. Kind of rinse repeat forever until you beat the game. At which point it puts you on this like weird endless mode. But this is back before the days of Steam or anything like that. So you had to get it like with it was a digital download through their site. And I don't know what the deal was, but effectively we lost it. You know, in a reformat or something like that.
Oh.
And so my dad had the reformat, but he had to almost like fight with the people to convince them that we had bought the game, even though he had like an email receipt and everything. I don't think we can get this yet.
Okay.
Whatever this is. It feels like we probably maybe need the ice move.
Yeah, that would be one of the few instances. Yeah, I suppose water is a little less obvious. It's not glowing blue and telling you, hey, I need to be frozen.
But yeah, so yeah, my dad had to fight with these people to get the game back. And I'm perpetually a little bit... Well, there's actually a couple other services. There was a, is it Indie Game Stands? Yeah, there we go. I actually have a shirt for them, probably back in my parents' house if they haven't gotten rid of it yet. Oh, hey, item. But the site was called Indie Game Stand, and they did like indie game promotion before like itch.io or like many of the other kind of indie storefronts.
Okay.
And they were nice people. I've met them. I talked to them. I did promos with them and stuff. But their site shut down a long time ago.
And did that take away all the games?
And yeah,
with
all
it?
of the stuff I ever bought from them gone. Poof. And I'm not too busted up about it because I had already transferred it over to like Steam and whatnot.
Oh, hey, look over there around the corner.
Yep.
Well, so you were given the opportunity to transfer to Steam.
No. So they sold Steam keys at like a discounted price. They would like run deals with developers and stuff.
I see.
Yeah. So lots of sites do this too. I think Humble Bundle is effectively what kind of did them in, because originally Humble Bundle just sold bundles.
Yeah, it made me wonder about this the other day. You know how WildStar is closing down? Actually, it may have even closed down. It's supposed to be the 28th.
Yeah, closes down sometime this.
Yeah. So, and I remember we didn't really play that much into it. We weren't really too invested. We even waited to get it when it went free to play. But imagine the people that spent days and days of their lives
will be fun for both of
playing
us.
through their characters, developing a community,
Losing
investing
that
so
sucks.
much,
As you wish.
and there's no compensation for that.
You make sure
No.
they scream,
And I mean,
horseman.
it's kind of implied that you're supposed to be satisfied with what you had. I'm gonna just warp with him. I'm gonna get out of this area. We'll do another run through it.
Were we
next
gonna
time.
pursue the Leviathan?
Take your
Yeah.
time.
It was cargo ship. There we go. And it's a shame to see stuff like that go. I would love it if they actually... The final thing they would do is effectively, like, have server packages that you could buy for, like, X amount of money. Like, if I could effectively buy an installable WildStar server that I could, like, customize the settings for, I probably would, actually.
Really? We didn't even play that much of it.
No, but, like, imagine if you could customize the settings for WildStar, minimal grinding, all the dungeons are designed to be soloed and so on and so forth.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Like, I would pay some amount of money to save that.
I really believe that if companies like that have something, yeah, you would have to have people maybe pool together to make sure a server at least stayed in place. but why don't they just bundle the game as a solo or even a
just sell it.
multiplayer campaign, and
Like,
there's no updates, nothing. It's just, this is the game. Have fun with it.
it would probably take some programming, but like, if you know your MMO is gonna die, yeah, do a conversion to solo. And it'll live, maybe not forever, but it will live a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it might not be a perfect experience. But I would rather have like an imperfect but long-lasting experience than, I guess for example, we've got Fallout 76, which
Ooh. Are those electric eel
Yeah, I can't-
like beings?
doesn't look like I can throw any things in here. It's kind of unfortunate. But Fallout 76 seems like a decent game, but if Bethesda ever just decides to axe the project before coming out with private servers, the game's just dead. And like, I don't mind it because I've had fun with it, and I don't think they're going to axe it, even though it's getting slammed with bad reviews.
Oh no. It's like a mine, but a biological one.
Yeah. Frustratingly, I can't throw stuff. So I pretty much have to dodge out of the way. I meant Fallout 76. I thought I said Fallout 76. I don't know. I hope they come out with the private servers and so on and so forth, because I think I'll like it so much more. Especially because then I don't have to worry about if it shuts down as much. If Steam ever decides to shutter itself.
This is probably one of those ones where you have to bounce that off multiple walls.
I have to bounce it off multiple swords. And I think I hope that's actually the future of many multiplayer experiences. It's unlikely. Yeah. It's unlikely that they're going to do this, but
Oh, they're doing the boomerang system.
yeah, from Darksiders 1. I did say I was expecting this would be more of like a return to form ish for
It
some
appears
mechanics.
the sin has escaped. Perhaps we should.
It can't have gone far. I will find it.
Exactly what I was going to say.
What sin would that be? Gluttony? What do you think?
Who knows? We haven't seen Gluttony, we haven't seen Pride.
Well, no, we have seen Pride.
Oh.
Pride is the angelic
Yeah,
lady.
who haven't we seen?
It's really just...
Because we've gotten Sloth, Lust, and Avarice. We've seen Envy, Wrath, and Pride. So yeah, we're just missing Gluttony.
Wrath, Pride... Yeah. Yeah, really? If the giant tentacle monster is Gluttony, I suppose if it did try to eat... Well, it was trying to eat you is what I meant to say. The depths.
Oh no, the water temple! Oh no! Literally unplayable! 0 to 10! I'm leaving. Oh boy. This is neat though, I like it. I like the idea of this. But I think we should probably play some crosscode.
Yeah, we should give this a rest. Whoa, what's that down there? What's causing bubbles?
Those guys! Oh god!
Ah, Cthulhu monsters. Whew.
What's down there causing bubbles, she says. Go check it out, she says. Ooh, Cthulhu monster, she says. Ah! Alright, we're missing a sword again. On the sword again. Okay.
So you're just gonna go back to the...
Yeah, I'm just gonna go
Vulgrim
hang
spot.
out in Vulgrim. I just see like a handful of items around here.
That looks like something you have to throw your exploding blade at? Can you look up at the ceiling?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Yes. It looks like there's actually this big magnetic pathway that kind of goes through here.
Ooh.
To be fair, I don't think I've ever seen a water temple in one of these games really have terribly strong Cthulhu elements. You know?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, and you
Whoops. Oh no!
sank right
Oh,
down,
no!
right into their tentacles.
At least they're Chumsley. And...
Massive door?
breakable stuff.
It's a good thing you can breathe underwater, apparently.
I don't know if the Furies... or not the Furies. I don't know if we have to worry too much about breathing. Cool. I can explode fish. Ow.
They remind me of little piranhas.
They hurt. These guys were so much easier to fight in Darksiders 1. Those you just minced. Great.
There seems to be an upper chamber. But you probably want to get back to Volgrim.
Sort of. The problem is I keep,
Finding things.
like, despite all my, like, groaning about how this game has problems, I legitimately enjoy playing it. At all, like, major points.
There's just so much to see.
They really nailed exploration, which is, like, such an important thing for me, because, you know, the mechanics of a game start to stale after a while. But if you do exploration well, it doesn't matter. You know, that was one of the problems I have in the Persona games. You stop exploring almost immediately. There's like a little bit here and there, but for the most part, it's just like, you know, that... The temples? Oh.
Yeah, that sound effect.
I am your end.
Oh, there's another one of the shadow beasts.
It's okay. I might be okay.
Oh,
I think I'll be
nice.
okay. Oh, it's an archer. Okay, so he is one of the scary ones. Freaking block skeletons, I hate them.
One of those skeletons you despise the most.
Yeah, well, straight up the skeletons are my least favorite enemy in this game. Like, bar none. Anywho. Hello! No
getting late.
survivors!
Not so loud.
Ah, biscuits.
Biscuits?
I can't swear, can I?
No.
You will
I
fall.
just find biscuits an interesting choice.
He is dead.
I haven't had a biscuit in a long time.
Make them. We have flour, don't we?
Bet we do.
Hey, rejuvenation crew. Or core, sorry. Cleanup crew is the achievement. I don't actually know where the path leads. Well, either way, that is actually quite helpful. But yes, I hate those dudes. Oh, hi.
Oh. Just destroy that
Whoops.
venom there.
Whee! Yoink. We're going to have so many lurch bits.
Oh, that was a mine.
Aha! Suck it, mine. Can't get me. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, so we'll still have stuff to find tomorrow, but we'll have less.
Mm-hmm. The enemies will respawn at the very least.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Oh,
this
no.
is expansive.
I do like it, though.
Oh. That's a building.
Yep. I'm just trying to grab every kind of immediately available item that I've spotted. Because there's many of them. And I'm, like, afraid I'll
There
have,
was that
like...
blue door down there. But
Yeah, but that will find. That will have to
Ooh,
find.
there's that.
Yeah. I'm trying to grab the things that, like, I might mentally log but miss.
Mm-hmm. A frenzy shard. I'm
'Cause,
hearing
like-
frog pricks.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder where the frogs are hanging out.
Because 90% of this we're going to explore. Is this where Volgrim was? I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
There
is
he
where
is.
Volgrim was. Stop, Volgrim!
What would you add? This.
Have souls.
As you
Okay,
wish.
serpent holes.
Please
I'll need to
take
snack
your
on a little
time.
something
Back
if we're
to the
gonna
Maker's
change
Forge.
games.
Yeah. I would like food as well. I might make a ham sandwich out of one of the pretzel bagels.
We only have one pretzel bagel left.
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's okay. They need to be eaten anyway. So I was just going to run up here. We've picked up a number of things. Let's see if I can increase our dodge window even further.
How can a hammer be of such aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we?
Okay, so we actually have
You wanted to upgrade salvation or barbs?
probably the Mallet of Scorn. Because if you notice, Mallet of Scorn at +4 does 172. It does 17 more damage. Throw in the extra multiplier does a ton. Obviously, the Blades of Scorn, or the Barbs of Scorn, do about as much. That's why the counterattacks against Lust were doing so much. Otherwise, it might just be better to keep upgrading Salvation, though.
You'll always be able to keep a distance and fling, but
Yeah.
Some of my best work.
it depends on what weapon you intend to use the most.
Interesting.
Well, it's mainly I was
Let's
just...
see what I can do.
I was so reliant on it for...
Some of my best work.
Oh, I don't have any more Essences of a Chosen.
We need to find
Oh.
more chosen.
Yeah, I've got to find another Secret Boss.
Interest. Take care.
Oh, that's gonna...
Watch it. Goodbye.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's see. And how much of these do we have? Spending spree? Spending spree. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to those luminous visages until we're at the end of the game. Because they give me a free level, which increases the cost to level up further. So if I wait until the end of the game where it's already prohibitively expensive and I just dump them all then, it saves me a little bit of money. Maybe it squeaks out an extra level or 3.
81,000. Woo.
Good eating. This will be
I
fun
mean,
for
that's
both of
that's
us.
less than 10 levels. That's like 7 ops.
Are you at level 40?
I think you missed a human in the nest with web behind them. Maybe?
I didn't hear anyone crying out.
I mean, there's a very real
you
possibility
wish.
we've missed humans.
Farewell.
Okay, so we have...
I wish they had... Well, I suppose it wouldn't be natural to have a number counter like a normal collectathon game would.
Is that 16 HP? Yeah, it's 16. Okay, we want to get to the point where I have...
And are you sure you don't want to put any into Arcane?
So, notice how Nephilim's Respite heals... Let's see, that's getting us 15 at this point. Wow, that is just a straight up full heal. I'm trying to maximize the amount of heal I have. Seeing as we don't get armor, we might as well just plonk it up. But yeah, I should probably put 3 points into each of these. Okay. That should be good.
Plus 81%.
Yeah, so it's good. I'm just trying to make it so that I can weather hits in the Nephilim's Respite. Because every time I use the Nephilim's Respite, it heals me for 600 HP, and I've only got 500? 525. So that means that there's 80 HP that it could have healed as well. Compared to, like, 4% damage, that extra HP can go a very, very long way in those fights. Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know.
My stomach is grumbling.
Yeah, well, it's food time.
Food time.